The financial world is in a constant state of evolution with the shaping of technological advancement, regulatory changes, and shifting in investors' behavior. Greetings everyone, my name is Shruti Singhal, a BIMTech finance student, and it's my honor to welcome an expert and inspiring leader, Ms. Rashmi Mohanty, with an experience of 29 years in the different fields of corporate finance, treasury operations, investors relations, and derivatives. She held a leadership position at various companies like JE Capital, Dutch Bank, and Vedanta Limited. It's my honor to welcome her. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
And I'm excited to learn from her experience. So, ma'am, how was your experience so far with BIMTech?
Very good. It was an exciting session. It's something which actually not just is a subject for finance students to study, but digital payments is something which touches each and every one of us on a day-to-day basis. So it's something that everybody should know about, everybody should learn. I did see an eagerness in the entire batch to know more about it. I hope I've done justice to be able to, in a short span of time, give as much information as possible to people to learn more about it.
Surely, ma'am, it was a very informative session, and as we know that there are potential risks facing by the credit card industry. So what anticipated financial and operational risks do you see in the credit card industry?
See, for us, not just for credit card, but for the entire lending business as a whole. So as I said, credit card actually is a mix of lending and technology. So on the lending side, obviously the one big risk that we always face is a credit risk, that people should give back the money that they've taken from us. On the technology side, there are a couple of things that are changing and we have to be mindful of. The one big one is security, data privacy. There's a lot of work that the regulators are doing about it, and a lot of work that we as organizations have to take care of as well. And all banks and NBFCs have to now mandatorily adhere to certain security standards. I think that's one thing. The cases of fraud are on the rise. We see RBI coming out with a lot of campaigns to make sure that people understand how they have to protect their digital currency that they own and make sure that others don't get access to the information and misuse the information for frauds. That's a big one. So to me, cybersecurity, making sure that frauds can be minimized and people are made aware of what are the possible ways of not falling to a fraudulent scheme is very important. At the end of it, while it's the customer who gets impacted, but if a customer gets impacted, there is no way that the institution behind that customer will not be impacted. So to me, those are the few key things.
So, ma'am, as we're moving towards the digital transformation era, and understanding the financial and operational aspects of the business has been crucial to us. So, ma'am, what trends you see in the credit card industry or the lending industry as a whole in terms of data analytics and cybersecurity?
So, in terms of data analytics and cybersecurity, one, these standards will become very, very tough, very stringent by the regulator, and we'll all have to abide by it. That's the one given thing. On data analytics, a lot of work is happening. Gen AI has become a very big thing, and you will see AI coming in all possible phases of the life cycle of a customer. So whether it's customer acquisition, to make sure that you use the historical data to find this, a suitable customer for yourself. The customer suitability will be one. To make sure that you get the customer stays engaged with you in terms of transactions, that will be the other one. Or if it's customer service, to make sure that because if as your number of customers increase, you can't keep adding to the number of customer service agents. And then if you start using bots and robotic kind of things, there is no personalized flavor to the interaction that the customer is having with you. So to have very personalized Gen AI kind of cases where you can offer very personalized interaction with the customer, that's going to be one. And I think customer engagement, customer services, acquisition, here are some of the things, offerings that you make to a customer to understand what the customer is really looking for. Those are places where you will see AI do add a lot of value to cater to the customer's needs and requirements.
So ma'am, what advice would you like to give to the students who see their career in the BFSI sector?
So one, I always tell people that banks and finance companies are also technology companies. So you have to be very well aware of what's happening in the technology world. The regulations are changing, which obviously are impacting the way all of these BFSI companies are operating. So to make sure that you understand as you are still students as to what the regulatory regime is like and how is the regulator thinking about this particular industry and space is very important. Stay up to date. There was a time when earlier we used to see as to what's happening abroad because all of that had to come to India. I think it's kind of changing where the others globally are now learning from us and adapting the same processes, same kind of infrastructures in their country. So you people are in a very good stage where you can learn what we are doing as a country in that space. So I think that's so look and understand the financial aspect of things, but don't ignore the technology part of it.
Thank you, ma'am. It's a lovely interaction with you.
Thank
Have a
you very
nice day,
much.
ma'am.
Thank you.